Have you ever felt like you're standing in a storm, surrounded by chaos, where everything seems uncertain and out of your control? It's a feeling not so unfamiliar in today's fast-paced world, where the noise of everyday life can overwhelm even the calmest among us. From the relentless ping of notifications to the pressures of work and personal commitments, we are constantly bombarded by elements trying to dictate our emotions. In moments like these, wouldn't it be comforting to have a quiet place within yourself, a mental fortress untouched by external turmoil? This is where Stoic philosophy comes in, offering timeless wisdom on how to maintain inner peace in the face of life's challenges. Picture this. We are in the heart of ancient Rome, a bustling city, much like a time travel movie, full of noise, politics, and change. In the midst of this, imagine a man robed in simple garments seated in a quiet corner of his palace, a handwritten journal in his hand. This man is Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, who despite his immense power as a Roman emperor, chose to live by the principles of Stoicism. His journal was not meant for the world, but was a collection of personal reflections and reminders to himself. Now known as meditations, these writings capture how Marcus strived to live virtuously and find tranquility despite the clamor around him. Imagine the weight of ruling an empire, dealing with wars, betrayals, and personal losses, yet maintaining clarity and calm. His practice of Stoicism allowed him to focus on what he could control, his own thoughts and actions, while accepting what he could not. This was his shield against the storms of life. The philosophy of Stoicism, founded in Athens during the early 3rd century BC, offers profound insights into controlling our internal response to the external world. At the heart of Stoic thought is the concept of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Yet, it's a principle that can drastically change your perspective on life. To truly grasp this, imagine a scale in your mind. On one side, you place your thoughts, your reactions, and your efforts, things entirely under your control. On the other side, put everything else, the actions of others, the past, the weather, even your health. Recognizing this distinction helps you center your energy on the productive side of the scale. Let's break this down further. The core tenet of Stoic philosophy revolves around the idea of reasoned choice, or the prohairesis, as the Stoics referred to it. This concept means understanding that while you cannot control external events, you can always control how you react to them. Imagine being caught in the rain without an umbrella. While you can't prevent the rain, you can choose whether to grumble and let it ruin your day, or embrace it, maybe even jump in a puddle or two, finding joy in the small things. This choice is where your power lies. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches that our opinions and judgments often cause more distress than the events themselves. By changing your perspective, you alter your experience. Take, for example, a delayed flight. Instead of spiraling into frustration, couldn't this be an opportunity to read a book you've been putting off or to meditate on gratitude? By reframing your thoughts, you redefine the impact of external events on your mental peace. Moreover, embracing impermanence is a significant Stoic lesson. The Stoics constantly remind us that life is transient, much like the seasons change. Everything and everyone is subject to time and decay. Understanding this impermanence helps you appreciate the present moment more deeply, fostering gratitude for the now. This acceptance helps reduce unnecessary worries about the future or regrets about the past, anchoring you in the richness of the present. But how do we bring these ancient ideas into our morning routines, into the hustle and bustle of our modern lives, filled with emails, meetings, and social obligations? Here's where philosophy meets real life. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and deciding to practice Stoicism with a few simple techniques. Start your day by setting intentions with a Stoic meditation. Before you even touch your phone, take a few minutes to sit quietly and reflect on the day ahead. What are some potential challenges you might face? How will you choose to respond to them? Visualize handling these situations with patience and wisdom. This practice not only prepares your mind for the day, but also sets a positive tone and mindset. Another practical step is to practice gratitude actively. The Stoics, despite their reputation for being somewhat stern, understood the power of gratitude. Every evening, take stock of your day and note down 3 things you are grateful for. They could be as simple as a good cup of coffee or a kind word from a stranger. This habit shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Equally important is embracing the daily practice of voluntary discomfort. This might sound counterintuitive at first. Why would we willingly put ourselves in uncomfortable situations? The Stoics believe that by exposing ourselves to small, controlled discomforts, we strengthen our resilience and prepare for larger challenges. Try taking a cold shower, fasting for a meal, or limiting your use of technology for a set period. These small acts can build your mental toughness and help you let go of the fear of discomfort. Consider also the exercise of negative visualization. Spend a brief moment imagining the loss of something you cherish. This isn't about dwelling on negative thoughts, but appreciating what you have without being attached to it beyond necessity. It's about readiness and gratitude. If you can picture losing something and remain stable in your emotions, you're less likely to be overwhelmed when facing loss in reality. Finally, practice the art of journaling, much like Marcus Aurelius did. Write about your day, your thoughts, your reactions. Reflect on what went well and what didn't. This isn't just about documenting your life. It's about gaining clarity and insight into your own mind. Over time, it helps you identify patterns and adjust your behavior to align more closely with your Stoic goals. In embracing these practices, you're cultivating a garden of inner peace and resilience amidst the chaos. They act as tools to help you maintain equanimity no matter what life throws your way. Remember, the goal of Stoicism is not to live without emotion, but to master it, to use reason to guide your life's journey. As we draw to a close, let these words echo within you. True tranquility is the result of understanding what you can control and releasing your grip on what you cannot. The journey of Stoicism is not a destination, but a continuous practice, like tending to a garden. With patience and commitment, you cultivate your inner strength and clarity. Here's to embracing the wisdom of the Stoics and finding serenity amidst the storms of life. Let today be the day you take a step towards that inner fortress, a place where peace resides unshaken.